Hello, I haven't made a video in a while, and I just thought that I'd make one. So I just got back, me and Sailor, my 13-month-old baby, just got back from a family funeral in East Texas, back in my hometown town of Yelmer, Texas, in Northeast Texas. And we were able to go home for about 5 days, and well, I guess I only spent about 4 days there, and then the travel, the flying here and back. But was able to go home and spend time with my best friend. I got to see some friends and some family, and the most exciting thing that I got to do, besides attending my uncle's funeral, who I love dearly, was I got to go visit my little girl's grave when she is buried. I've talked about it in previous videos, but she's buried back in my hometown in a family plot that my sister's buried at. My parents will be buried. Me and my husband already have bought, I guess you call them plots, or I forget what you call them, but anyway, we'll be buried there. So, and I had not been able to go and visit her for going on 2 years. So I was able to go visit her, and it was kind of emotional. I guess because I don't go, I don't go on a regular basis. I'm not able to. I live about 1,300 miles away. But, just going and seeing her name there written in stone is still, I don't know if it's something that I'll ever get used to. Maybe because I don't go see it once a week or once a month. But it's something, I just think seeing your child's name written in stone is just something that it makes it so final that she is gone and that she's not coming back. But I was able to go visit her grave, and I know that she's not there. Her spirit's not there, but her body is. And that's her final resting place, and it means so much to me to be able to go visit her. I was able to go get her a little arrangement, a little wreath made, and just to be able to go and take her something out to her grave for me meant the world. So, hey Scarlett. I've also been reading a book. I've made it a point to start reading again. Okay, go back there, please. Go back there until I'm finished. Hurry, now. Go. I have made a new goal to, I don't read at all like I have in the past, and so I decided that I wanted to start trying to read again. And so I bought a book, and I've been reading a book about I guess I found it in the biography section, and it's been recommended by a few other mothers, and I actually follow this author on, I forget, a couple of other friends were following her on Instagram, and so I followed her, and I've looked at her blog and stuff. But anyway, this book is about a woman who gave birth to her second child, and she had no idea until she gave birth to this child that she had Down syndrome. And so it's a really touching book about how she grieved over, I guess the loss of the dream that she had of this perfect child and this perfect baby. But she has, she's such an inspiration to, I guess, other people with special needs children, because she has just, taken, she just has accepted the role that she has. Not only accepted it, she talks about, feeling like, she was meant, or, her and this little girl were preordained or meant to be together, and it's such a blessing to her. And so, in some ways, I'm not finished with the book, but I already knew a little bit about the story before I started reading it. It's really good. She's a photographer, and she takes really beautiful photos. And there's really beautiful photos throughout the book of the little girl and the sister and the family and this woman. And so I can relate with it a little bit, but I was talking to my mother this morning, and when I see people, I guess when I hear other stories about special needs, or just when I hear anyone's story about a child that they have had, and how they've learned to accept it and embrace it and love it, I guess that's where I can't really relate, because I don't know I just don't know what I'm supposed to have learned from my child's death, except for, I guess, how to endure and how to, like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to get to the point to where I'm happy about it. I don't know if, I mean, you know, that I'm thankful that it happened to me. I mean, I would give anything. I know this sounds awful, but I would give anything to have her here and for her to be, you know, to have a special need. Anything at this point. And I haven't been through that, and I know that that's hard. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not taking away from people that that struggle with those kind of trials, but I just don't know. I just don't know how to. I guess I have moved forward. I mean, I get up every day and I live my life, and I, you know, I raise my kids. I love them. I'm thankful for them. I have so many things to be thankful for, but like that sorrow and that sadness is always there. It's always there. And I don't know how to, and I know that people say that, you know, that you know, it'll get better, and it has gotten better. You know, in 2 years, I'm a million times better than I was 2 years ago, but I just don't know how to, I guess I'm jealous as I read that book. And even though, it's beautiful, her story's beautiful. You know, and there was a time actually when Scarlett, when I was carrying Scarlett and I was pregnant with her, that I got one of those false positive tests back, blood tests back, and so we had to go to we had to go have a level 2 ultrasound done with a neonatologist, I believe. Am I saying that right? Because they thought that she might have Down syndrome. And I was sad about it. I mean, at that moment, you know, the thought of that maybe happening was, you know, so I hope this isn't coming off like me being just crappy, but I guess as I'm reading the book, I'm kind of jealous that this woman has found, you know, she's found such peace with her situation and her trial. I just don't know how you do that when you lose a child. I don't know how to get there. I mean, I'm thankful that the Lord has allowed me to get up every day and to, you know, continue to live my life. I'm so thankful that I'm here. I'm thankful that my husband is, you know, that we've been given, you know, today and hopefully tomorrow to live and to raise our kids and to try to get to a place where we will be able to be with all of them, including our little Tess. But I just I don't know. I mean, it's just seems like it's such a just something that's so hard to move on from. You know, the death of your child, burying your child, the way that it happened. I mean, I don't know. I just don't. And I'm probably like making the same video over and over. And I don't want people to think that I'm not doing good, because I am. And that I'm having a bad day, because I'm not. I mean, you know, I'm not having a bad day. I'm having a good day, but it is, I don't know. I'm not as angry as I used to be. And one thing that I'm very thankful for is I've stopped blaming myself about what happened to Tess. I know I searched within my soul, and sorry, I'm pregnant and I can't breathe. I'm a fatty. But I searched within myself, and I realized, one day me and Brown were talking, it just like hit me. Like, I realized what kind of mother I am, and I would have never, I mean, I just know what kind of mother I am, how I mother my children, and how I am proactive in everything that I do. And I know that I didn't do anything that caused her death. I know I didn't. So I'm thankful for that, because that was something that has been hard for me to swallow for the last 2 years. That guilt that just eats away at you and eats away at you and eats away at you. But I guess it was like just something that came to me, you know, one day, that I realized that I didn't do anything, you know, and I needed to stop blaming myself for it, because, and she knows that I didn't do anything. I know what kind of mother I am. I mean, SIDS stole my baby, and that's all there is to it. So, I pray that those of you that watch this and that might be struggling with the same thing, you know, I pray for peace and comfort, because going through something like this it's just dang hard. It's hard, period. But we're here, and I'm thankful. So, peace out.